All right, Capricorn, welcome to your weekly forecast. So still a lot of emphasis on your ninth house. That's where the last new moon was, last Thursday. And this is the house of your adventurous side. Some of you may be starting something new involving travel or matters abroad. Some of you may be spreading of information through publishing, or some of you may be doing some teaching, sharing your information in a wide audience type of thing. Others may be more about ideas. Some of you maybe started something new with university, or started a new philosophy, a new outlook on life. But for all of you, nonetheless, it is a great time to be accessing that adventurous spirit of yours, whether it's mentally or literally. So this is going to be activated again this week. We do have Mercury trining up to Neptune on Tuesday. So it could be an easygoingness about this, right? Easygoingness about the life path, maybe some divine information, right? Neptune, ninth house is wisdom. Neptune is spirituality, all right? So a good link there, good connection. But I think you're just open-minded. I think there's probably some flow when it comes to your routine as well coming into the week. Now, Wednesday, we do have Mercury shifting into your 10th house of Libra. And so really for the next couple months, there's going to start to be more of an emphasis on your career or your public life, public image even, but anything that's about productivity and your role in society. So your mind's going to probably go towards career stuff second half of the week. So just be aware of that. I think it's just great to continue to cultivate this area Wednesday onward. It helps you align with your mind and where your mind is already thinking about. Really good to get into the practical side of it. I think it's really good to improve the area, see how it can be worked and improved. Since Mercury rules your 6th, then again, where you can expand the area. Mercury does rule your 9th as well. So on Thursday, the sun does conjoin up to Jupiter here in your 9th house. So yeah, there's already been opportunities, I think, for about the past year for you to do this, to expand your horizons. And so now there's another activation with this. And so you could be quite buoyant and optimistic or open-minded about the area, which can then help you see some opportunities that maybe you otherwise wouldn't have seen, right? So that's why Jupiter can give us some luck. So if an opportunity does present itself, or if you are just feeling a bit inspired in this area, great, utilize it. Jupiter by himself doesn't really produce anything, but if we are willing to put in the work, right, to actually turn those opportunities into a reality, or turn that hopefulness into action, then it's a great way of working with this type of conjunction. And I think you're just very open midweek. The sun does rule your 8th house of openness, vulnerability. There's just this, you're seeing the wisdom, or you're maybe learning some wisdom about this type of stuff and openness and all this. So you're just connecting to life, I think, in a very real way, connecting to relationships in a real way, to yourself in a real way. And so, yeah, that's good energy to expand upon, learn about, just be aware of the shift that could be happening with you in this department. All right, and then Friday, Saturday, we do have Venus squaring up to Pluto. So there is this challenging energy collectively, like I was saying. And for you, it could be facing some deep fears deep in your psyche that may have to do with loss, or about yourself psychologically, or anything like that. So it's all very unconscious when Pluto's in the 12th, but whatever surfaces, it's really good to be non-attached, I think, to anything that does come up. That, again, if you're feeling the control or even the fear, but really the result is like the control and attachment to some of this. Maybe things pertaining to your career, maybe things pertaining to your life path or travel, and or things also involving just your self-expression. Maybe some attachments there. So whatever it is, though, practicing the non-attachment for all of us will be important. It's nothing major, but I think it's a great way of working with it, because that's essentially what Pluto's helping us do, is become non-attached. And if we're willing to do that, then it helps us align to the right side of that aspect. Now, along with that, though, Mercury is sextiling Pluto. So there's this ease about it. And I think the ease is particularly about just being open-minded about it, and willing to, on some level, yes, make changes, right? And to be non-attached and see the truth. In fact, Mercury, Pluto can help us really dive deep with things, and because we're willing to, we're open to, and we can learn a lot about this stuff. and you could be learning a lot about yourself psychologically. And also too, I think just in terms of the career, I mean, I think while there is some attachment going on there, I think there's also, particularly with a career, a willingness to see it, to look at, to analyze it, and then again, make any changes that major or minor that you feel like, maybe you want to make, or that maybe you can just practice more non-attachment with, that will help that area along with other areas transform. All right, so Capricorn, have a great week. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link on the page for that. And I will see you all very soon for the next daily forecast.